Hey everybody, welcome to my reading. I am going to go ahead and host a tarot card reading at this time. So let's go ahead and see what's in the cards for you guys, okay? All right, so already something's falling out, the Queen of Pentacles. So there is this non-receptive energy of receiving finances, okay? So you're like, this is like an energy. I don't know exactly who this is. So who is this person? What are their characteristics? What are they like? So this person is actually like a thief. Okay, so this person has stole things from you, possibly. They've stolen some kind of materialistic things, or they have tried to. They're a thief. What else about this person? What are their other characteristics? Gosh, they're already negative. Like, you can't imagine them being positive. So this person could be attractive or in some way. They could be looking for attention. They could also be someone who is who gives compassion in some ways. Like, they could be like emotional, giving off a lot of emotional energy, but they want to receive a lot of attention. And this person is also single Pringle. Okay, so now what else about the reading? Okay, just put the cards back about that person. So we're going to go ahead and see what else about this person we can look into. And go ahead, guys. Go ahead and put your comments in the chat. You know, I love to see you guys, hear from you guys. I am streaming from my laptop, probably from now on. I did like have my I did recently have like a when my phone's broke, like I'm just like, whoa, oh my god. So I am going to go to Walmart and get a new charger. Okay. All right, so what else for this reading? Okay, so there's this conflict. All right, so that sucks. There's this conflict, these fights that could have happened. Sheesh. All right. And then we do have this Ten of Pentacles. So this could be even somebody in your family. So family members, I know my uncle, he did not send me the money that I had asked him for. So, all right, anything else? So now we do have the Hermit. So now the Hermit is going to be like, you know, somebody seeing this from the outside inside out. You know, they're going to see this, and this is going to be literally someone like having this exposure of this. Okay, so the Hermit. All right, and then we do have the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords is going to be someone who is going to be receiving some kind of communication. And this person is very intelligent. Like, they're very smart. Okay. They're very smart. All right. Anything else? They have their wits. And then we do have the, what is this? The Nine of Swords. So this is like, you know, stress from these conflicts. Okay? All right. So, and this intelligent Queen of Swords, which is kind of like your energy, right, is going to hear about these fights, about this conflict, about their stress, about somebody's stress about not getting something material. Okay, and the Strength card. So this is definitely like a huge deal because I'm a Leo. So this is going to be like them holding their strength and, like, being single, being being dependent, not codependent, because there's this energy of dependence, independence, not dependence. I'm sorry. So there's this energy of dependence, and with that independence, there is this flow of energy that is graceful. So just being able to have your spine, okay? Okay, next thing. And then we do have the Seven of Swords. So this person who might be looking inside out, they might have like this energy of thievery, okay? So, and this person might not look at this conflict like in the right way. They might not have a good perspective on this, okay? Okay, I'm gonna wait for some people to come into the chat. I see nobody in the chat. I am not very pleased with that. So you guys know that I love having you guys in here. So let's just go ahead and wait. I'll go ahead and please my Native American spirit. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Okay? Definitely subscribe, okay? You have to put out good energy if you want to receive that good energy. I am a high priestess, so you're going to want to make sure that you like everything that I put out. It'll definitely bring you good luck, just to let you know. Baby, hold me close and drag from your smoke. Drive me fast and hold me tight. I want you for the rest of the night. Forever, 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 boy. Tastes like candy. You're my God. Tastes like angels. I'm so good. So, for the ones who like, I will get my wand and I will see what it is that I will do a free spell for the ones who like. Well, technically it's not that free. You have to like. And I will try to clear this energy for you. Okay? Because this energy is kind of wacky. Okay? Definitely whack. Alright, so let's see what else. I am on my hotspot, so I don't know exactly if there are any people in here right now. I can't see anybody's chats. So if you guys aren't chatting, you guys aren't chatting. If it's the hotspot, it's the hotspot. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and continue the reading. And what we'll do is we will continue the reading, and then I will see what it is that your angels would like for us to clear. Okay. Okay, so, and then if you send me a Cash App, a donation on my Cash App in the description, I will make it more powerful, okay? And I will make it last longer. So basically, if you like, it'll clear the energy permanently. But instead, if you send a Cash App, I will bless you. Okay? Okay, so give me some more information on this particular reading. Yeah. Okay, so there is someone who is going to bring some sort of awe, okay? So there, it could be like, this Queen of Swords, whatever you resonate with, right? So this awe here that is coming from somewhere, and there's this justice, okay? So there is going to be justice in regards to these fights and stress, this emotional distress that you've been through, these fights, this conflict, and there will be justice. And someone could be even taking this to some kind of leader in the justice system, like, like a judge or the cops or something, or even like a mediator. Okay, so what else? And then there's going to be this success because of this independence and grace. And then we also do have this protection from this external figure that is kind of like shady. Okay. And also another message is, for some people, there could be like somebody who is very smooth with their thievery. Okay. Just saying. Anything else? Okay. And then we do have the Ace of Wands. So this Ace of Wands is going to be like this inspiration from this awe of this person who has heard possibly about this non-receptive material. Anything else? It brings in some kind of inspiration. And then we do have this King of Cups, and there is going to be somebody here, a masculine figure, somebody who gives rather than receives their emotion towards this inspiration, and they see this as a good thing, and they give their energy to it. And then we do have the Eight of Pentacles, and this will require some kind of effort, or this is like some kind of like effort. Okay, so some kind of effort, even payment if it's from me helping you guys, but just in general. Okay, like, right? So this is going to be effort that is gracefully earned. So this is earned effort, okay? And this independence, and this graceful success is going to be coming from that effort. The effort of like maybe like apologies or tameness. Okay, taming this wilderness, taming the wild, like taming the fighting, taming this fight, right? And taming, like, all the distress that you've gone through. Okay. And then we do have the Five of Pentacles. And this Hermit could be a Virgo. You are protected from this person because this person is out in the cold. Okay. This is a person that's out in the cold, but they can still see a little bit of what it is that you're going through, or whatever this is. But this person is like not a part of the family. Like they could have been disowned if it's a part of the family, or disowned a friendship, disowned friend, somebody who, a stranger. Okay. But you're protected from this person. And then we do have this Two of Wands. So this is going to be like some kind of foresight into the future. Okay. And eventually we do have something good some kind of shifts might come in the future. But we also do have this queen of, this empress. So, and this is going to be the empress, like, you cannot fight the empress, right? And this is the reason why, the justice is being called upon, is because the empress is the most powerful receptive unit, receptive symbol, receptive energy that there is. And the only thing that she's going to bring is good karma. Okay. And we have here the Page of Pentacles. And this is going to be, learning from this, learning from all of this, and like glowing up here, honestly. And then finally, we do have this equality, which is about that protection that you have. Okay. So everything will come to some sort of balance, in the future, for sure. Okay. And then there's this piece here. Peace. Because the person who has this understanding has like this eternal peace, and they're able to rest with this, because maybe this isn't something that they necessarily went through, or it could have been, but they're very, very smart. Okay. The Two of Swords, and there is a block. So there is this block, but once this block is removed, you'll be able to move forward with less turbulence and less of these blocks, because if the Six of Swords is reversed, which the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords combined makes a Six of Swords. So it's like, being at peace with kind of like going through a turbulent place. And the blocks are what is the cause of the turbulence, right? In that sense. But either way, there are these blocks, and it causes like things. I don't know exactly what this is, but it's going to block, because this is falling on the Empress and the Justice and the King of Cups. This is going to block like any kind of negativity. Okay. So, but the Two of Swords is also about negativity too. So it's like, I don't even know, like, it's misunderstanding, some kind of misunderstanding, because literally there's something about this that is not understood. And then we also do have this chariot here. So, this column here is actually very good, the column of independence. And, this gracefulness is coming in fast, okay? Because of the effort that's been placed here. And becoming a fast learner and learning and growing quickly. And this is bringing some kind of success. And now we do finally have the Six of Swords, which is going to be moving on once equality has, once this equality has happened, once this balance has been restored, once somebody pays you. Judgment, and these two cards fell out. So it's Judgment and the Seven of Pentacles. So these two cards is going to be, they're going to be probably like watching something grow here. Man, that is nuts. Because I placed this card over the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And it's like this person doesn't even see what they have, possibly. They can't see it, but they do. And, this Judgment is like, is about the conflict. So this Judgment is going to be a part of the Justice column. Okay. So the Judgment is like, what stops or halts this fighting. And honestly, there's this immense gratitude for this, okay, from the people who are beneath this energy. And then we have the Six of Cups. So this could have been some kind of cycle. But the thing is because of the amount of work that has been placed into this energy of becoming independent, you'll be able to feel something that you felt before. Like, whether that is like you in a happier place or you with a person and you guys have reconciliation. But the thing is, this is the Ten of Swords. And this person that is out here looking in, that had that shady like energy, probably isn't going to like they might not work out just because it's an end and there has to be some kind of rebirth, a death to like egotistical traits. And and they're not outside looking in because of that's like what they want to do. It's because it's what the divine wants them to do. The divine wants them to see this, but they choose to be egotistical, and that's a them problem. Okay, we have this Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is going to kind of like look towards something else, something that is happier than whatever is here. Like, honestly, being like completely like, I don't see you, I see the rest of the universe. And having like gratitude for that. And yeah, and that's the way to have gratitude, is like, not necessarily looking at all of these issues, but looking at the world and the universe and the cosmos as a whole. And having gratitude for what is, like, like around us. And I know that like maybe like things can be hard, but at least we have our minds, our bodies, and our souls, you know and we can choose what we do, right? And that right there, to be like that, that is good. And then we do have this eight of wands. So this communication, this flighty, quick energy of this judgment, causing this halt from judgment, okay, and justice. And this will make the wheel turn in your favor. You are a star, like, you are something, you are like Iris, like, you turn the wheel in your own favor. And that's what is so that's what makes you like independent and able to like attract all of like this reconciliation energies, like, because when you are able to reconcile, anything anything good can happen, like when we reconcile, you know what I mean? Like when you reconcile, like literally your whole life can change just like that, and then it becomes your choice on if you want to reconcile or if you don't. And that's the reason why there's the Ten of Swords, is because it's your choice on what ends here. Okay. What changes? And then we do have this Nine of Cups, and this is your wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're going to be getting a wish fulfillment. Okay. How long have I been streaming? 27 minutes is a lot. Okay, so now I know that I said that I was going to get my wand. So let me go ahead and get it. Okay. So now let me just go ahead and ask your angels here with the cards. So to my subscribers, viewers, angels, likers, etc., shares. So to my people, they're angels. What 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 is your message? So there is this burden that they're saying, that they're talking about here. What else from this? From the angels. And the thing is like, this is somebody who's rushing in, that was burdened from towards something that ended. It's so cinematic. And this is going to be them like telling them something. And this is like, about the stars and like, hey, wait, don't go. Don't die. Don't do that. You know what I mean? And from this, the Hierophant will bring this resurrection. A resurrection. The Fool. A resurrection or reincarnation. And this is something that's been weighing on this person for a long time, something that they've been wanting to do. But it has been like I don't know, like there's like this neutrality here. Something that they're trying to say, that they're trying to catch up with you and say things. They could have even been blocked by other things, by other actions from external forces. And then we do have the Seven of Cups. And like, not everything is clear when it comes to this death. Okay, last card, I guess. And the King of Swords. But the thing is when this person says something, they're going to sit down and they're going to stop acting. Like these external forces are going to sit down and they're going to stop acting and stopping them, and they're going to listen to what this person has to say. Okay? So that's about that judgment. Like, someone is going to say something with passion, and this is going to be heard and resurrect something. Okay? So honestly, should I use my wand for this? Yes or no? It says no. So honestly, I don't even need to use my wand, okay? I can use my wand to bless you, but you're going to be okay. It's really tough right now, but should I use my wand to make this less hard? So no. It says yes. Okay, so for the ones who like, share, comment, well, I don't think you guys can comment, but whatever you guys do, put out your good energy, and this will be less hard for you. Okay. And now for the ones who send cash app. So should I do a blessing for the ones who do cash app? Yes or no? Okay, yes. So it's for money. So what should I do? Okay, I'm going to ask again. What should I do exactly? Okay, I'll bring you guys good luck. Okay, so I'll bring you good luck. There you go. Alrighty, you guys, that is the reading. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, etc. And I am going to head out. So definitely watch, and pray. All right? Bye-bye.